What's up, guys? It's me, Wero. We got the absolute fire starter in the house today, man. He lit all of us on fire the other day with that um promo that he had against Scarface. So he's he's kind of that dude right now. So let's bring him out. We got One-Eyed Wolf locked in today.
Oh, what up, man? How's it going?
What's up, bro? Good, good, good. How are you?
Chilling.
Yeah, right on. So let's get right into it, bro. Let's get right into it. Like I said before, a lot of this is we gonna delve a little deeper into who you are, because especially since that promo you just put on, man, motherfuckers just like, who the fuck is this guy right now?
Right.
Yeah. So let's all find out, man. First of all, where were you born? Where you from? Where'd you grow
Worcester,
up?
Massachusetts. 508.
From Mass, huh? Where at in Mass? Yo, you said Boston, right?
No, Worcester.
Oh, say that again.
Worcester.
Wester?
No, Worcester.
Worcester?
Yes.
I can't say that shit for some
Most
reason,
people
man.
call it Worcester, but it's Worcester.
Oh, Worcester. I know where that's at.
Worcester.
Yeah, I feel you. I got a buddy. He's from fuck, I can't remember. He's from somewhere up there, but he's up there. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, we got some comments. Everybody commenting already. Yep. In the shower listening to the podcast. That's my man's right there, bro. Yeah, so
Thinking of old.
yeah, you grew up in Mass.
Yep.
Yeah, that's highly strong. I don't know about that, bro.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, bro, you better calm down with that shit.
Yeah, for real.
But seriously, don't. I need all the fans I can get. I
Yeah.
don't care how I gotta get them.
I guess.
So, yep. Yeah, it says, oh, did he see the shirt? Wet toe. Hey, y'all, look at this shit. This Shinigami gave me this shirt like my first fight, and he signed that bitch. Where's it at? He said Anthony Whetto, wet toe, because he didn't know how to spell that shit. But yeah, so Massachusetts. Did you go to school out there? You grew up there completely and everything?
Yeah, bounced around here and there, but yeah, I'm from New England, more or less.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about that Daddy Fazak fight. So, and where do you stay at now? You still out there right now?
Still in Worcester. Still in Mass, yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a freelancer. I do like subcontracting, stuff like that.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Like construction and stuff?
Yeah, renovation, shit like that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what I do. I feel you. And how'd you get into that?
Pretty much just like trade from the father, you know.
Just okay.
Learn from my dad, passed down.
Same.
Yeah.
I know how that goes.
Yeah.
Let's get into the martial arts aspect. You said you only do boxing, right?
Yep.
Okay. When did you first start boxing?
I actually had my first fight was Rough and Rowdy back in 2019 in November. I didn't take it seriously, hence why I lost and got gassed out. I did it for shits and giggles until they started calling me back, and I started realizing the training and the amount of effort it takes into putting actual real fighting and shit like that. And, you know, I loved it. I love being aggressive. I'm aggressive. I love to fight. You know, you're going to tell me I get to fuck somebody up. You're going to pay me and people going to see me do it and I get arrested. Like, sign me the fuck up. So,
yeah. No, that's why I do it. You get to punch people and it's okay. You just get to do it. Yeah, it's pretty much dope. Yeah.
I like to inflict pain on a lot of people, so.
Man after my own heart right there. I love that shit. Yeah, okay. So you just barely started boxing just a couple years ago then, huh?
Yeah. Honestly, I started actually really training the beginning of this year. I actually got a real coach, ring. Everything beforehand was just like me. Shout out to Eric Lopez out from Philly. He was the one that we turned his basement into like our little our little dojo, and we kind of just went ham, trained as hard as we could, learned what we could off of YouTube. And once I came back to Massachusetts, I actually found a coach. Shout out to Uptown Boxing as well. But yeah, so I'm out there. I got 3 coaches. Getting the training I need, eating right, running, got my cardio up. So Scarface is definitely in for everybody in for a treat. So keep until all my haters keep going on those old videos and keep thinking that's how I still fight, because I love it. I love to hate. I want to shout out all my haters. Y'all the ones that keep me driving, keep me pushing, keep me motivated, and keep me hungry. So it's not the fans that keep me going, it's the haters.
Yeah. I love it, man. That's dope. That's dope. So did you have an interest in martial arts when you were a kid?
Always. I did wrestling in high school. Junior and senior year I wrestled. But yeah, I mean, always been a fan of MMA, always been a fan of fighting in general. It just, it was my time, my calling, and now I'm in it for the long run.
Yeah. What key? Yeah, they are. Daniel.
Yeah,
So that's Daniel, right?
Yeah. Shout out to him too for that dope ass promotion video he did.
Bro,
that shit looked like a trailer to a fucking movie. So
dude,
definitely shout out.
He's done 6, maybe 7, like legitimate, one-on-one promo videos, and then he's done, I think he did 1 or maybe 2 event promos.
Yeah.
And they just turned out so slick, man, so slick. And then his stuff with his behind the scenes shit with like the OG invasion, like we went out to the OG yard to fight in October. That was super dope.
Yep.
Which I know we probably gonna plan another one of those for next year. I think this next one's gonna be to Scrapyard, which that's gonna be awesome. But yeah, we definitely coming back out to Virginia here sometime. So you grew up kind of wrestling a little bit, and you said junior year, senior year. What keeps you from making that switch to MMA?
I don't know, nothing in particular. Just I like to box more. MMA just a little more. I don't know, just a little more. It's more dangerous.
You can say it's harder.
Yeah, it's not even. Well, it definitely is harder. MMA,
you train harder, man.
You got to train more. You got to learn more. Yeah. So it's not even that. It's just with my whole one eye thing. I don't want to take a roundhouse to the fucking face and lose my other eye.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna be the no-eyed wolf and not fighting at all. So
a no-eyed wolf.
Yeah. So
being there still whipping ass though, huh?
Yeah. So that's the only thing that like, don't get me wrong, like at the gym, I go to there's some MMA guys and we grapple and shit. I posted on my Instagram, stuff like that. Like, I'll do it, but it's just, as an actual fight, it's just it's a little more dangerous. It's more high risk for me.
So how did the one-eyed wolf become one-eyed? Were you born that way or did something happen?
How I became the one-eyed wolf. So I went on a trip in Alaska. And I went on a spiritual journey. There was a wolf out there, stuck in a bear trap, and pretty much lost my eye and sacrificed to free the wolf. And that's how I became the one-eyed wolf. So,
bro, you fucking with me right now?
No, I'm so serious.
That's dead serious?
You would have had to been there to believe it.
Bro, you blow my goddamn mind. Like, there's no story that is that fucking cool. There's no story that's that fucking cool, bro.
I went out there.
That's a real life shit right there, huh? God damn.
I was in the Klondike. And I was finding my way. I was battling a lot of demons in me. I went on a spiritual journey. I was out there by myself, backpack, limited food, drinks, and yeah. That's how it went down.
God damn. You literally have 0 people in all of Streetbeefs to be afraid of at this point.
Nobody.
Nobody.
That's why I don't duck nobody. I'll fight whoever. they just got to get in line.
Yeah. So what? Let's look at that journey, man. What brought that on? Like what happened that made you literally drop in your entire life and go to Alaska and backpack? And how long did that take?
It was a 9-month journey.
Mm-hmm.
So I was out there. Like I said, I was in the Klondike Mountains, and I was by myself, and I just went into the woods. Went to a local tribe first. Got my supplies I needed. And I just left. Didn't say nothing. Didn't tell anybody. Just had to find my way. So I went
But
out there.
what made you leave Mass to go to Alaska and do that though? Like
Oh,
that's a
that's
huge
the
journey.
only way to do it. You want to connect with your inner energy and tap into your roots and your chakra. You got to do it in the Northern Lights.
No, I get that, but why? Like what? Like I have no drive to go to Alaska and
Hey,
touch
it's
my
just
inner self.
it's
I'm cool touching my
the
outer
what
self.
it was the wolf calling me. It was part of my destiny.
My man, you got to give me more than that. Like there had to be something that triggered that.
Hey, you ever just wake up in the morning and crave a bagel or a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich or your favorite cereal?
I mean, I know that's a very basic way to describe that, but yeah, I kind of get you now.
So it's just
You
like
just woke up one day and realized it's
I
what you
had
had to
to.
do.
You ever just have that gut feeling where you got to make a decision
You
in
just
your
got to
life?
do something.
Yeah.
Man, that's the most gangster shit that I've heard
So
ever.
I had to go
That's
to Alaska. I mean, there's been more people out there that rock climb the Everglades, or you know what I mean. It was just my
and
time. It was my journey.
yeah, they didn't lose an eye to a wolf though. That's some gangster shit, bro. That's hard. I can't. I cannot like. You could have given me a million guesses on how you
Cause
lost
like
your eye.
my eye
Never would
there,
have.
it's
Yeah.
completely there. I can't see. I lost my vision.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Did the wolf like hit you or something?
Nah,
Or like,
that's what I was telling you. It was in my spiritual journey. I didn't lose it like physically. I lost it. I lost my eyesight. I helped the
bro,
wolf, and in exchange of helping the wolf, I lost my eyesight. I just I just know doctors can't explain it. Nobody can figure it out. I've been to multiple doctors; they can't figure it out, and it's just the way it's been. Nobody believed me. I don't care if they believe me.
bro, this
So
is fucking nuts right now.
yeah,
This is the most crazy shit I've ever
you'd
heard.
have to be there to see it to believe it.
Damn, I'm literally listening to it and I can't believe this shit right now. That is
Yeah,
fucking nuts.
pretty gnarly.
God damn. We are never fighting. Ever. That's some gangster ass shit right
Wasn't
there.
you supposed to fight Fat Sacks not that long ago?
Yeah, we probably still will. He was more of a it was like, hey man, we should fight sometime. And he's like, yeah, we should. Or I said, yeah, we should, because it was his idea. Yeah. This is a
Right.
good question right here. Did you lose your sight immediately? Like, did it slowly go or what happened?
It started going blurry,
Mm-hmm.
and as like the minutes passed, it just like it's not like it's total dark. It's like I can see light, but it's just like no vision. Like you ever like wake up in the morning with like conjunctivitis or like really sick where your eye just has like just blur in it. It's like
Yeah.
that. So it's not like it's like completely dark. It's just blurry. Like I just lost vision. That makes sense.
Yeah. Huh. That's nuts, dude. Yeah. Hey, Island Strong, bro. I do believe it, man. This man's telling this shit with conviction. He's not laughing or smiling or anything. I believe the shit out of this story. But like, I went to school for physics. So like everything's real science based to me. So my mind immediately goes to, okay, did you encounter some type of virus that may have gotten in there from the wolf or something like that? But it just you said minutes. Like we're talking minutes, like from the time that you freed that wolf till now.
It just started going blurry like, and then after like 15 minutes it stopped, and it's just how it's been for the last 6 years.
No shit. This was 6 years ago, huh?
Yep.
That's so crazy. Man, like there's part of me doesn't want to stop talking about this story.
Yeah,
Like
it was pretty.
there's just gotta be more to this. But we definitely, man, is there anything else about that story that's fucking nuts that I'm not asking about?
Pretty much just being out there with nothing, nothing but
What
a
was
knife.
that like?
It was pretty mentally broke me. Not gonna lie. It pushed me to my limits, and made me become. I'll never regret that trip. So it's just
Hey, Sunshine, I believe that some of us, like Wero and Anthony, is two different people. But I think Rob Perez and the One Eye Wolf is the same motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's just one dude in there.
yeah.
Like some of us put on a show, like
Nah, this
619 and Andres is two different people. You know what I mean? But
nah, they as anybody that know me, this is how I am.
man, that's some...
But yeah, it was a crazy journey. I'm glad I survived it. I got lost for a little bit. Um,
You
you
said
know,
how long were you in Alaska for?
I was out there for 9 months. I wasn't
9 months.
out there the whole trip for the 9 months. Like I wasn't lost out in the woods and shit. That was like
Yeah.
more towards the end. I was out because originally I didn't go out there to do that. I just went out there to go to Alaska to it's something like I said, someone was calling me out of Alaska. While I was out there, I met some tribal people and they, as I was learning more of the culture and more of them and their spiritual journey and with the Northern Lights is what led me to go and do it. And like I said, that's when I
So
came
you got to
across.
see those Northern Lights?
Yes. Oh, beautiful.
I bet that shit's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yes.
And are they always green like in the pictures and shit?
Yeah. Blue. They change colors. Purple. It just depending. It's all
So
depending
they
on.
do change colors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Huh.
beautiful sight. You got to see it in person.
Yeah, I can
Actually
imagine.
enjoy it. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Yeah. So Daniel asked a question. You said, "Were you afraid of the wolf?" And how did the wolf respond when you released it?
So what happened was when I first interacted with the wolf, obviously it was aggressive. It was injured. The bear trap was on its right front paw. So I had to give it some of my food to kind of show that I wasn't a threat. Then after a good maybe like 5 minutes of the wolf kind of getting to know me and like, getting near it is when I just quickly released it. It backed away from me, got back like 10 feet and kind of just stared at me. Slowly walked away, turned his back, walked away into the woods. That's when I got up, and that's when I started noticing my vision started going bad. I was looking up at the sky at the time, and I just noticed that like it was just getting really weird, and I just thought it was the snow or something, and just kept rubbing my eye, and it just got worse and worse.
Bro, and you've been to doctors, and they haven't been like, "This is what it
They
was."
can't tell me nothing. They can't explain it.
God damn, that's nuts, man.
Yeah, pretty gnarly, like I said.
Yeah. So, like I said, I hate to leave this story because you could write a fucking book about this, legit.
Yeah, definitely
But
going too soon.
do it. Jot all that shit down. I would like to know, how did you hear about Streetbeefs?
How did I hear about Streetbeefs? I mean, obviously, like Streetbeefs is a well-known YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it was through my friend Eric, when we were like boxing, and I was doing Rough and Rowdy, and Rough and Rowdy wasn't coming around as much, and Streetbeefs was doing it every month, I think, and that's when we just were like, fuck it, let's take the trip in August. And then actually no, it was Fat Sacks. Fat Sacks started calling me out. That's how I started knowing about Streetbeefs. Fat Sacks called me out, was like, we could fight on Streetbeefs. I'm the champ.
Wait, he
Because it
was in
was
Rough and Rowdy too?
yeah.
Oh shit! Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah.
So it was
How
like
many?
a thing drawn out because of he was calling out mad people from Rough and Rowdy trying to fight, and nobody was fighting him. Nobody was accepting his challenge. And then he came across my name and just kept going at it, kept going at it, kept going at it, and I finally agreed, and that's when we fought.
So, how many fights did you have on Rough and Rowdy before you looked into Streetbeefs?
3.
3. Okay. So, you and you set up. Yeah, here we go. Sunshine says she wrote you on Instagram to set up you versus Daddy Fat Sacks.
Yep.
So that happened. Okay, you guys get set up. This is your 4th fight you're stepping into, but you're with a new organization. your first fight with Rough and Rowdy to the fourth fight. I'd love to ask people what their nerves are like. Now, after the story you just told, I can imagine that just fighting a motherfucker in a cage is just a walk in the park.
Yeah.
But how are your nerves before your first fight compared to that last one with Daddy Fat Zach?
Honestly, they've been all the same. When it's time, when it's kill mode, and there's no holding back, there's no fear. There's just me until either the ref stops it or you drop, like, you know, and then that's how I fight. So, even out in the streets, I'm not stopping until there's blood being drawn. Like, it's bad. So it's just literally flipping on the switch for me. I'm not afraid to get hit. I don't have no problem getting hit, especially with gloves on. Doesn't hurt, doesn't bother me. Haven't been knocked out yet. Surprised to see when I'm gonna get knocked out. Kind of looking forward to that moment. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds crazy as shit.
Dead serious. It did not. It doesn't sound crazy because I've been almost knocked out. Like bad news leveled me pretty hard. I didn't go out, but I did spin and drop. But I was awake the whole time. I remember bouncing off the fence, and it was kind of a cool feeling because I'd never felt that before. And like I'm an experienced kind of guy. I like to live for experience.
Right.
You know
Exactly.
I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So it was kind of dope. Let's see. We got here it is. Win, lose, is it squashed? Is there beef between you and Fat Sacks right now?
Fat
or is it
Sacks?
just fight promotion?
Or are you talking about Fat Sacks or?
Yeah. Before you guys, we'll get into the Scarface thing in a minute. But with you and Fat Sacks, was there beef?
We cordial now. I wouldn't say we're like best of friends, but like you know what I mean. I'll check up on him. He'll check up on me. Type deal. There's still no, you know what I mean.
Okay.
So
now, because I'm a fan of Fat Sacks, man. I love that dude. Like him and I chat all the time. He's cool as shit. It's gonna hurt my heart to punch him in the face, but I'll do it for the fans, bro.
Right.
So when you Sunshine asked a question earlier. She said when you fight there you go. After BLK Prime, are you coming back to Streetbeefs?
I mean, there was really no ever me really fighting at Streetbeefs. I mean, I'm always willing to work with them. So yeah, as long as you know, there's like I said, I'm out here in Mass. They're more down south type of organization. So if they were to come up here, or if you know what I mean, depending on the situation, or because it's more of a luxury to people that fight street beef because they're local. You know what I mean? So they don't understand the travel. Like to me, it's a 13-hour drive. So it's you know what I mean. So it's a lot, but I wouldn't have a problem. There's a lot of street beef fighters that I want to fight. So obviously I'm gonna be fighting and dealing with street beef. So yeah, there's definitely I'm gonna be fighting with street beef. So
okay. So walk us through that Daddy Fat Sacks fight.
It was pretty easy. The heat was a problem. The heat that was August. That August Virginia heat was the issue. For both of us, because you could see it in our cardio. But fighting him wise, obviously I'm bigger, heavier, so his punches really didn't bother me. Got to give the dude credit because I was, they weren't clean, real boxing shots, but I was still hitting him with some heavy hands. And he was taking it. So, I got to give him credit. He definitely knows how to take a hit. But it wasn't as challenging as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a good challenge. It's weird because every fight that comes up, I'm like, yo, this one's going to be a challenge. And then I fight, and then it's just like, you know what I mean? So, I'm definitely hoping Scarface puts on more of a challenge and puts up a fight because it might get ugly. No, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get real ugly, but I hope he don't go into turtle mode.
how did that fight come about? We at the point where we're gonna talk about that. How did that fight come about?
So, all right. So pretty much, I'm a businessman first. And, I thought it'd be, good to get my name out there and, also good for Streetbeefs for me to fight Esteban. I was trying to message Scarface at first. I messaged him like 3 times before I came out of pocket. And he made a post. The post was irrelevant. The post had nothing to do with anything. It just was on my timeline. And I was like, it's time to troll. So I was like, instead of fighting Lord Bestaban, I was like, let me fight Lord Bitch Boy. And everybody got mad, and it created the negative tension that I wanted for the fight to happen. For some reason we didn't end up fighting. Like I said, the travel is far. So whatever the reason, me and him didn't end up going at it. Get a message from Sunshine, and that's when I was offered the fight for and then that's when I got offered by Sunshine to fight, Scarface. So
okay. So originally it was you and Bestaban, because we all got a pretty good idea of what happened in that promo.
Yeah.
And it was just you going at Bestaban, and you were like, well, fuck it, now let's go at Scarface. And then you got the fight. Okay.
There was just a lot of disrespect to be handed out. So it was just getting thrown around. I was telling everybody suck a D. And yeah. So I got what I wanted in the long run, not gonna lie. So yeah, everyone's gonna know who I am. Weapon?
Question. Do you think that sets a bad precedence? Because I'll be honest with you, over here on the West Coast, we don't allow that a lot. Like if you just come in and you start calling out champs, telling them to suck a D, we tend to ban you.
Yeah.
Because we don't want that. Do you think you slip through the cracks over there, or is that kind of how the East Coast rolls? Do they just allow that and just set up B fights for it?
I mean, I don't even know how to fully really answer that. Like it's just the way I am. I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I said what I said. I mean what I say. And it's just, it is what it is. I tried handling it professionally first, and I got attention the way I need to get it. You know what I mean? So
did you get a banned initially for talking like that?
I mean, they weren't happy about it. They were like, Esteban. I know who would be. Esteban blocked me, and I got a lot of negativity for it, which I obviously was gonna. But yeah, it didn't, and it doesn't really bother me because I don't mind being public enemy number one. I'm not from Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's more that you enjoy it, not so much you don't mind it. I do like being the heel, bro.
Shit, it is what it is, but it's like it's not like where I'm shitting where I eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a little different. I'm not gonna be going around here being, because this is where people are gonna support me. You know what I'm saying? So no one's gonna really want to mess with me if I'm just a total D-bag to everybody. So it's more or less like I'm going to Virginia, and I want the best of what y'all got. I want to go to Cali. I want the best of what they got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's more like that.
Okay, that's dope. So you said you've been up in your training game a little bit. What kind of training routine do you have right now?
I bang out usually it's always 3-minute rounds. I start off warming up with shadow boxing, do 4 rounds of that, heavy bag, double end bag, sparring mitts, switch it up, ab workouts, like calisthenic type shit, jumping rope, everything and anything to get me ready for this fight. I've been doing daily. Okay. So
that's dope. You going doing pad work, sparring, stuff like that?
Yep.
Okay. That's dope. JB, who's that? What's up, man? What's your fight name, bro? Sometimes it's hard to tell who the YouTube guys are because they don't have their fight names up there.
Right.
And some of them shit just says anonymous, and you never know who they are. No, that's cool. Are you doing anything different for this training camp that you won't do in the future? So I know a lot of guys, when you got a specific opponent you're really mad at and you really want to fuck up, you do things a little bit differently. Is there anything you putting in this training camp that you probably won't carry on later?
Honestly, I don't see this as a training camp. I'm not worried about Scarface. I'm more worried about what I got in the future. Who, you know what I mean? I want to be ready for who's in the future. Honestly,
Okay.
Scarface, he's a decent fighter. I see his weaknesses. I'm expose those weaknesses. So on that note, yeah, I've been, you know what I mean, working on, but it's working on everything in general. Like, you know, it's not, I'm just preparing for this one fight. I'm preparing for my future.
No.
That's the way I'm seeing it and taking it as.
Okay. I feel you. Obviously you have a game plan in mind of exactly how to beat him and what you're going to do. Is that something you'd like to share right now? I totally understand if you don't, but if you want to talk about what you're going to
do. That's no problem. Basically, first round, I'm going to let him have his fun. Let him relive his glory days. Second round, I'm going to start testing him the waters, showing him where the power is at. And then third round, I'm just going to start dropping him. And
how many rounds you guys agree to?
I'm pretty sure it's 2. Everyone's fighting. The whole event is 2-minute rounds, 6 rounds. So
6 rounds, 2-minute rounds. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna take him out in the third?
Oh yeah. And I'm fighting in 12-ounce gloves. I can't wait. Oh man, I can't wait. Because every other fight or even training, I train with heavier gloves, but every fight I've been in has been 16-ounce gloves. Besides the one with fat sacks,
really?
I'm pretty sure those were 12 as well, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed fighting with 12 ounces.
I mean, they help because like guys like us that are just real offensive and not defensive as much, and just go ham on people. They help, but when you think of defense, I mean, that's why like 619 uses those 16s and those 14s is he can cover up real well.
Yeah.
So there's advantages, but they're all offensive for sure. Yeah. So you have a career in Street Beefs potentially after this, win or lose, most likely. But it's the traveling. So we'll probably see you maybe once, twice a year.
Something like that. We'll see. We'll obviously, I'll talk to Scarface after this and we'll chop it up and, we'll figure something out. But yeah, if the people want to see me fight, they got to give the people what they want. So,
and I think I have a feeling that they do, win or lose. I think you're very good at promoting yourself, and you're very good at just keeping the energy real. We like that. It's very, very entertaining.
And it's even worse when I win. It's like you lost to a do it when I like that's.
What's up, King Madness?
It's bad. That's bad.
Yeah. What do you so? When you first started fighting, what was your weight class? Your first fight, what was your weight class?
I've been in all the same weight. It's just my weight has dropped and changed and raised.
What'd you start out at, and what are you at right now?
I started at like 280, and then I dropped down to 240, and now I'm just building bulk, and now I'm at like 260.
260. So do we know what Scarface is at? What Scarface weighs?
200.
He's
200.
He's 200.
5'8".
I mean, you gotta give him his props for that.
Oh no!
Coming here with a man 60 pounds heavier than him.
I respect him for stepping in the ring. Size isn't always a factor. It's definitely gonna play a factor, but size, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. I live by that. So, and look at he fought, what's his name? 619. Dude's like what? At least like 6'2".
No, I don't think Scarface has ever fought 619. And 619 is not that big. I think he's like 6 foot.
Or
I'm 6 foot. We're even.
Tiger Jones or whatever he fought him for.
Tiger Jones. That motherfucker big though. That's a big boy right there, bro.
Yeah, he fought
like
him.
You got to give him his props for that too.
Yeah, so I definitely give him his credit, but definitely a little crazy for stepping in the ring with me.
But and I mean honestly, Tiger Jones is still sitting at. I think he was like 230 in that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's still not as big as you are. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? What? How tall are you?
5'11".
5'11". Okay, yeah. So I mean, you got some inches on him, probably some reach. Yeah. Hopefully you can utilize that, my man. What's do you have anybody else in your sights as of right now who you wanna square off with in the cage?
Yeah, Country Hoodlum. He next.
Country Hoodlum is next. You guys hear that? Country Hoodlum is next. Somebody tag him.
Yeah, he over there crying on Instagram.
Ooh, how's that? What's going on there?
I just be tagging him like, yo, like I'll make a story and be like, yo, or somebody will make a flyer or something like, oh, who do you want to see the one I will fight next? And someone posted with me and Country Hoodlum, so I tagged him in there, and he was like, oh, hop off my nuts, like, nah, you just got to realize that this fight coming, and he don't want it, so he don't want it. That's why he playing scared right now.
Who is Schlong Johnson? And he said, Schlong Johnson. That's so funny. And he said Hoodlum crying. Yeah. We gonna see. 6 pound, that makes a difference. Yeah, it makes I mean, that weight does make a difference because, like, you think of force, that the force that when you hit somebody, the physics of force is just mass times acceleration. So, like, the weight does matter. It's just how fast you can move it. You know.
Mm-hmm. And I move pretty fast for being 260. That's
Yeah,
another thing people don't realize.
Definitely not slow.
No, so
You're definitely not slow.
Let them sleep. Let them sleep, because when it comes time to eat, they're gonna be starving.
Ooh, King Madness. Definitely not ready for Hoodlum. Dude is a monster, no bull. King Madness been around though. My man's got 12, 13 fights. He was the first guest on this podcast, so he's cool though. I like him. Definitely not ready for Hoodlum. Dude is a real monster, no bull. Oh, there we go. Country Jack ass for real. Just be honest, yeah. I mean, maybe
we gotta see. That's how you saying. That's how everyone's saying that Scarface gonna knock me out. Put money on it then. Follow me on Instagram. Not even message me on Instagram. Put y'all money where your mouth is.
We can't bet on Streetbeefs. So if y'all do that shit, don't talk about it.
But hey,
get us all fucking.
Everyone's so confident. I'll take all your money, like the bully at lunch, taking everybody money.
Bro, hey, Sunshine, who is 13-0? Hoodlum? Is that Hoodlum?
Yeah, he's undefeated. But all his, he's like, I think he's 5-0 in boxing though. That I think that's his MMA record.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think he's ever fought Streetbeefs for boxing. I could be wrong, but most of his videos I've seen on Streetbeef were MMA fights. He's fought Rough and Rowdy, but everyone he's fought in Rough and Rowdy is, you know what I mean? Nobody. He fought a big ass dude, yeah, but slow. Wasn't even that impressive. Who else did he fight? I know he fight Travis Turman. Still good dude, good fighter, but he hasn't really fought anyone good. MMA, I'll give it to him there. He's decent at MMA, but boxing, he just be throwing some wild punches. He got a good reach. So
where is this fight happening? Is it BLK Prime? Is that going to be in California?
Yeah. We gonna talk to BLK Prime and definitely make it the next main event. Me versus Scarface. I mean, me versus Country Hoodlum. After I'm done with Scarface.
Is the BLK Prime one going to be in California as well?
Yep.
They flying you out? How do they handle that?
Yeah, they flying us, taking care of the whole hotel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they taking care of us pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Good, that's dope. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, because I've heard a lot about BLK Prime. I've had a couple of homies fight for him and everything, but I've never been out there. I mean, the opportunity's presented itself a couple times, but I'm just I'm fucking old, man. So, they're paying for your flight and everything. You go out there. I've been told that you can spend like a week out there, so like that, something like that. How much time do they give you?
From far as I know, it was like the Friday to Sunday type thing.
Friday, Sunday, okay.
Cool. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to Puerto Rico after my victory. So,
what's in Puerto Rico? What are you going out there for?
Oh, just to start more trouble. I'm about to go to Jake Paul's house and start howling at his house. See what's up. I'm dead serious. That's what I talk about. I'm about
bro. You got to be one of my goddamn favorite fighters right now, ever.
That's what I do. You gotta give the people what they want, and I entertain.
Yeah.
And I never always deliver.
Yeah.
Never disappointed.
Yeah, I would definitely. I'm not even mad at it. If I could take a trip to Puerto Rico and scream at this motherfucker's house, I'd fight him too. Jesus, whoo! You just one hell of a life you living right now, bro.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm still
This is
living.
awesome. This is awesome. Let's see. No, it's not that no more. It's Friday through Sunday. That's cool. That's dope. That's dope. Mark Campbell. Mark Campbell. What's your fight name? Who's this? I don't know who he is. Scarface gonna kick your ass.
These are all his buddies. These are all
Look,
his clan.
Well, I mean, Scarf. This is his whole fucking organization. So we gonna have everybody.
Yeah, no, which I don't.
What's up, man?
I don't knock it, but it's like let's hear from the outside. Like, if you look at the comments, you see who's on his team and who's actual real bystanders, because the real people talking is like, there's no way he's gonna win. There's no way Scarface is gonna beat him. Scarface is gonna lose. Those are all the real people from the outside looking in. Everybody you could name every person that's rooting for Scarface. They're either one of his fighters or friends or family members, or you could pinpoint it. So it's like, it's not even real, debate, or it's just everyone.
So I have noticed something, and I did notice a Scarface even mentioned it himself. When he's in a fight with somebody that's kind of like a beef fight like this one, or somebody who just doesn't care for, or somebody who's doing things he doesn't care for, he does turn it up a little bit. From the footage I've seen, it does look like he turns it up a little bit. I mean, for the most part, the Scarface that we see in his 40 fights or whatever he's had, he's basically sparring guys. He's just getting there sparring. He's just doing it for the fun of it.
You definitely could tell. You definitely could tell like where, if he got it real. But honestly, at all of his fights, nobody's a real threat. Like, even when he fought Tiger Jones, he's a big dude, but was only just throwing like a jab, a jab, a jab, a jab, jab, 1, 2, jab.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, he was cleaning Tiger up with that until Tiger did. He saw it coming 3 or 4 times, and he timed a nice uppercut.
His knockout, all his weight went to his left side. Instead of standing his ground and swinging that punch and twisting that his hip, that punch would have came off so much cleaner and would have done so much more damage. But he threw his whole body when he threw that punch, and you could see his legs were crossed. Yeah. So he had no balance, he had no ground, and he had no power. That was just all a hand punch that knocked him out.
JB, yeah, man, I've been out to Scrapyard a couple times, bro. I fought Chase the Dragon last year, and then I came in January, like a year ago in January, and then I went out there again one other time. I can't remember when it was. Maybe August, September sometime for an event. But yeah, I've been out there, homie. Yeah, Scrapyard Invasion comes soon. So a bunch of us are going out to Scrapyard to do some fights, man. If you want to join us, bro, I'm sure Fire Chicken would love that shit. Yeah, a fight where dude broke his leg. What are we talking about right there? I want to know about that. How much you weigh, Wolf? You said what, 260?
I'm 260.
Yep, there it is right there. 260. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from the man. Scarface does have knockout capability. I think everybody has knockout capability. It takes, 4 pounds of pressure to knock somebody out?
Yep.
But it's a timing and accuracy thing for the most part. I got a question I've been waiting to ask. Nothing personal, but what happens if you lose to Face? Are you still going to fight Hoodlum? It's a good question. And will Hoodlum still fight you? You know what I mean? Like, if you aren't an up-and-comer and doing things, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's a legit question. What do you think?
I mean, we would have to see. I mean, he'll probably turn it down because he'd be like, oh, you lost to Scarface. He's older than me. He's, so he's going to be on his high horse. Definitely probably would have to redeem myself. First of all, I don't even know why the fuck I'm answering that question, because I'm not losing to Scarface. It's not happening. I'm sorry, Scarface, cool dude, great, but it's not happening. It's not happening. Somebody with one eye that has to defend their face is not. First of all, I'm not getting knocked out. I protect myself. He's not dropping me. He has a his hook is a I'm a pray and hopefully this lands. That's the way he throws that right hook, that overhand hook is just I hope I hit. I hope I land.
Hey,
It's
King
not
Madness got a
technically.
question. He got a good question right there. Basically, what's your cardio look like? If face drags
I'm
you through
sparring.
6 rounds, can you do it?
I'm sparring more minutes and longer rounds than 2 minutes and 6 rounds. I'm Shark Tanking once a week with 3 different I don't even gotta explain myself to y'all. Y'all gonna see you're gonna see it. You're gonna see how much gas I have in the tank. I'm not gonna need it all. I'm gonna need like a quarter of the tank because it's only gonna go into the 3rd round. But y'all gonna see. I don't get gassed out. So just because I'm a big dude, just because I'm 260, doesn't mean I'm 260 and I'm fat. It doesn't mean I'm 260 and I'm out of shape. This is a 260 of straight just bigness coming at him. And he ain't going to be able to handle it. There's going to be too much pressure, too much heat, too much power. I'm going to have too much gas in the tank. He's going to go in turtle mode. He's going to put his hands up and he's going to get dropped.
A lot of volume, huh? You said Besteban is a problem boxing. I mean, I gotta agree.
That's why I wanted to fight.
That's
why I wanted to fight Esteban. You ain't gonna hear me talking about his boxing or talking shit about his boxing skills because he's all right. He's pretty good. That's why I wanted to fight him. I didn't want to fight no chump. I didn't want to fight nobody.
I gotta disagree with you, Schlong. I think Besteban might be. I mean, technically speaking, he's one of their best boxers. I mean, yeah, he got a little thick these days. He's been eating. He's been eating good.
He definitely.
But he's still nice with the hands, though. He really is still nice with. You really can't logically and honestly take that away from Besteban. The man's got nice hands when he fights. Yeah,
he's a decent fighter. Don't get me wrong.
They're gonna start popping off in the chat here soon, bro.
But I ain't even. I'm gonna say that for a later date.
No, hey,
I just want because I'm just curious if he's such a great boxer, why is he ducking me? Well, I want to know why he took his video down and why he don't. Because I want to go. I still like that's definitely in the lineup after I'm done fucking up Country Hoodlum. I want.
Is it back to Besteban?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to knock out. I want to take out the best that they have. I don't want to fight the bottom. I want the best they have to offer. The ones that are so-called the best of Streetbeefs is who I want. I don't want nobody else. I don't want another fight. No offense. I don't want to fight nobody with less experience. And then they'd be like, oh, no, I want Esteban and I want Country Hoodlum because after I'm done knocking them out, I'm going to ask them, how does it feel to get knocked out by somebody with one eye? That's all I want to know.
Bro, God damn. I'm not going to lie, bro. That's getting knocked out by a dude that can't see out of one eye. It's got to be a bad
sad. It make you want to change your whole life.
God damn. Yeah, a little bit. No, hold on. Yeah, Besteban, like I put this up a second ago. Besteban he's nice. Like we can't take anything away from Besteban. But if you knock face out, you are gonna have a line of motherfuckers that want.
I mean, I already do, and I haven't even fought Scarface.
That's true. That's very true.
I don't even want to drop names because I'm not even trying to give them clout. You already know who you are in my DMs talking that shit. There's so many of them. Some of them are gonna get their chance. Some of them are not. Some of them are too small, too little. It just don't even make sense to fight them.
Yeah.
So it's just.
Let me ask you a question. Is 619 in your DMs?
Who's that?
61. Yes, that's my favorite fucking thing that's ever happened on any podcast.
I have no clue who that is.
Oh, I love it. 619 suck it.
I don't know.
That's my boy.
I have a couple dudes in my I have a lot of people, and it's funny. So many people talking shit. Ain't even half my weight and half my size talking about they would roundhouse kick me and drop me. And oh man, boys in Virginia are so tough behind keyboards, man. Let me tell you what.
Just if 619 see this, he gonna be in your DMs, man. And I love it. That's one of my closest friends. That's one of my. Nah, he's not. It's Andres Carevo. Andres. Carevo. I don't know how the fuck to say it. Whatever. He be talking so much shit to me every time I try to pronounce his name. What we got? Wolf No Respect. or not stirring the pot, but you is gonna have a fight on your hands. You got power, no doubt, but just letting you know you're gonna have a fight on your hands. All respect, but it's true. Yeah, Money Mel trains. He trains with Scarface all the time, I believe. Don't you?
Yeah, I be
And
seeing him
that
in the
dude's
YouTube videos.
yeah, that dude's an animal too, man. He's a
Yeah,
nice
he's a
comer.
good
He's
fighter.
clean. He is clean. Yep. I don't think no disrespect taken. He cool.
Nah, oh, none at all. And
Yeah.
even if it was, like, I don't. Everybody talking shit in the comment section does not bother me. They trying to come after me. They trying to talk shit about my wife, or they trying to bring my kids into it. Like, yo, I had one of, I'm gonna call him out. I had one of the bitch ass motherfucker. I can swear, right?
I mean, you have been.
I mean, I've been doing it this whole time. Fuck it. This bitch ass motherfucker, the magician, had one of his little butt buddies, bro, hit me up on Instagram, was like, yo, bro, yo, champ, check your DMs. Got into my DMs, video calls me, interviews me for a half hour. And look at, like, when I kid you not, he's like, yeah, so how hard you training? And I'm like, yeah, I run. He's like, that's good that you run, but if I was in your fucking face, I'll fuck you up, fuck you and your kids. I'm on that type of time. And I'm just sitting there like it's 9:30 at night. I'm ready for bed. And I'm like, you really got nothing better to do with your life than try to come at me. And you ain't never gonna see me in your life. So it's
now I understand some of the previous comments that were made. Because when Magician came in the live, Sunshine was like, hey, behave. And he was just like, I just got here. So now I get it. I see y'all got a little thing going on right now.
It's funny because they fought Streetbeefs, they fought BLK Prime. They ain't coming back for a reason. I ain't speaking on nobody's behalf, but you clearly don't see him on this card. You probably won't see him again unless I give him the opportunity. But nobody want to see them fight. Magician and Franco, they look like two fucking wet seals hugging each other, trying to mate when they were boxing each other. It was sad. So you know they'll get their shot, maybe not.
Are you Southpaw?
No, Orthodox.
Okay.
I switch it up in the ring. It depends, to be honest with you.
Magician is fucking magical in the ring.
I bet.
That's legit. That's legit.
You spit a swallow for him, Powell.
Powell's cool, man. He
just curious. Just curious.
Well, my man, it has been absolutely an amazing conversation with you, bro. That shit went so many different directions. I can't even believe some of that shit. Oh, you know what? Magician back. I was about to close it out, but Magician back. He says hi. He in the gym right now.
I'm in the gym. Hey, that's what you should be. You should be training.
That's what everybody should be, except me. That shit. It's just a lot of work, man.
Bro, you really think you guy, huh? I know I'm that guy, Franco.
I mean, he did start Daddy Fat Sex. So
I'm that guy, bro.
We shall see.
Y'all gonna see on that guy. And then y'all just gonna have to do nothing but respect me. Y'all can hate me all you want, cool. But you won't fucking respect me, yo. And that's on God you gonna respect me. Because no man put fear in my heart. No man put fear in my heart. Not you, Franco, not Magician, not Scarface, not Country Hoodlum. I'm gonna come out there and tear your asses up. So y'all better be fucking ready and better be training.
Let's hold on. I don't remove myself too much. Nope. Okay, I can't figure out how to do it. Fuck it. So, anyways, I was about to say, any last words that you got for everybody right now?
Y'all just stay tuned. Make sure you watch that fight because you ain't gonna want to miss it. You better have your baby mama recorded or something if you at work, because when I drop Scarface, y'all gonna realize all that shit I was talking is facts. So take it for what you want, and just know I'm coming out here to annihilate everybody in my fucking.
I appreciate you, my man. No, you good.
Still hear me?
Yeah, you in.
Hold on, somebody trying to call me, motherfucker. Hello?
You good, we heard you. Can you hear me?
I can't fucking hear you. You can hear me?
Yeah. Well, hey, we was wrapping up anyway, so I hit you up on Messenger, but it was good having you up, bro. So that was about the most fascinating shit I've ever heard, man. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. You guys have a wonderful night, man. I appreciate everybody. Well, we got a couple more comments going on. Let's see what we got right here. Let's see. What about you, Rob? Yep. Magician. That'll be a scrap right there. That'd be a scrap. Yep. Cool. Good night, homeboy. Hey, appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Y'all have a wonderful night. Mahalo, everybody.